So we're back. We're back for another episode of Pup and Vern. You see, man, I thought of snow in Toronto. I said, you know what? I can't reach back yet. I can't.
Yo, brother, I can't blame you, brother. I can't blame you. You missed snow that was like back in the day, like early 90s, yo.
Yeah, I remember those.
Public high school, yo. It's crazy.
I remember those days. I'm glad. I saw CP24, the COVID news, and they're talking about the snow all day. All for 3-4 days, they're talking about snow. All yesterday, still talking about snow.
They're still clearing streets. Some side streets didn't even get cleaned yet. I think today they're still cleaning streets. It's mad. Yeah. It's mad. Yeah. But you know,
and with the lockdowns, man, I'm glad I'm out here. I see I'm recording this outside. I don't even think you can.
Yo, I'm just loving your background, bro. I'm just loving your background. This man is outside in Jersey. Yo, yeah. I'm wishing I could be like that.
I'm gonna dread coming back. The dread is gonna dread coming back.
Yeah, but you know, bring the sunshine when you come back.
So since you couldn't get a drink, I'm gonna show you this is a Sarah with some Clark's Court in it. Tastes sweet. So if you man are in Caribbean, you guys don't know what the Sarah drink. It's like a flower that grows on a plant. They boil it down, put and season it up, put your sugar in it.
Yeah, you better bring back some Clark's Court, you know.
And it's served with rum, of course, you know. Of course. I have to go start buy some rum today. You know how it is.
Man, I might just take the Clark's Court with the red stripe, guy. The red Clark's Court. I might need the red Clark's Court. Look at this man, guy. Why out here too cold to go to the liquor store? Like crazy.
Raptor Red. We got
that is true. Still, it's for the occasion. You know, let's get into this episode 21. Puff and Vern, we're back again. I know you guys missed us.
All right.
But you know, before we start, let's get the algorithm going. You know, you gotta like, comment, subscribe, share, and turn your notification on, so you know when we drop one of our fire episodes. You know how we do, Puff and Vern.
Let us know and get into the conversation. Let us know what you think about the Raptors around the league, NBA, what's going on, the storyline. Come on, you know? We love the NBA. I know you guys do too. Exactly. So we have a lot to talk about. We're going to start with the Raptors Rewind, the Raptors Wrap Up. The Raptors have been playing. They started off really good with the Milwaukee win. They busted. They won by 7. I was surprised. That was an exciting win.
It was an exciting win, right? They had a five game road trip. They started off great, you know, with that Milwaukee win, and then you know when they hit the Detroit, that wasn't looking good.
No, Detroit was last week. This week they played Milwaukee, and they played Miami.
This week was a 3 game. 3 games. No, 3 game slate this week, right?
4. From our last time we had the final 4: Milwaukee, Miami, Mavs, and the Wizards.
Right.
We recorded the pod before the Milwaukee game.
Yeah.
So the
Milwaukee game looks.
See, we have to put something. We have to put a Milwaukee game in there to make it a 2-2. Otherwise, it was a 1-2.
Or it'll be a 1-2. 1-2.
So even at 500 ball, you know, 500 ball not gonna make it, especially in the East. You see how packed up the standings are. 500 ball, you're playing.
But do you look at the standings though, right? We're in 8th and we're 6 games out of 1st.
Right. Yeah, they're tight. They're tight in the East. In the West, really, it's like it's not that close. In the East, right? Wow, it's gonna be exciting.
Yeah, because like the Raptors came out good. You know, we thought we were gonna hit a little streak to push up in the East, but you know, injuries and I can't even. I'm mad, but I can't even be mad. You know those ones, because the game versus Miami, we had a chance to win that. We lost by 5. Mm-hmm. Tough loss.
Yeah. Right? The Mavs they should have won.
Exactly. The Mavs, we had that too.
It's like, you know, it's Luka Doncic is a one-man scoring buckets on you. And I saw some plays, even Scotty Barnes, like they just took it they didn't play. Like, you have to understand, you have to make that man pass the ball. You have to make him pass the ball regardless. There's times when it seemed like they just forgot that this is the man that's scoring all the buckets. Exactly. Man got like 41 that day.
Yeah. And you know, I mean, Siakam is playing good. You can see his evolution, his ball handling, his creativity.
Way better.
Love it. You know, he dropped 10 assists. We lost by 4 to that game. Hard loss too, man. I thought we had that one. You know,
but then last night against the Wizards, oh my gosh, it looked like the Raptors of old. They go up by almost 20 points, and then they just want to lose the game.
And then they let the man then come
they
back.
They hit a free throw. They got hit a jump shot.
And that to me again, it points out, we need extra bench scoring. We need lethal scoring off the bench. Because only one that's coming off the bench right now is Boucher.
Yeah. Boucher is the only one getting real minutes. They try to give Champagne some minutes, but Champagne doesn't have an offensive game right yet. Yes, he can rebound, but he needs to develop his offensive game. Even my High Luke, which I thought had that offensive game, he's not getting over it.
Yeah, because
he's not getting much run.
He's not consistent.
I think that game last night against the Wizards, they really only played 7 players.
Yeah, 7 players. Yeah, you're right.
No, but the 8th player, I think, only had like 2 or 3 minutes.
2 or 3 minutes, yeah. So exactly. So because I think Watanabe and you only had 6 minutes, so you don't really count that.
Yeah, so you don't count that. That's not a real, but
they're keeping a tight lineup, right? But
yeah, you're gonna run these men to the ground. You're gonna run them to the ground eventually.
But someone has to step up. Someone is gonna have to step up, right? The bench is gonna have to develop. Someone else has to come off the bench.
Yeah, it seems like right now, it's only the top 3. It's scoring really significantly. Van Vliet,
that's what we need.
Well, even Trent is not like Trent needs to like pick it up a little bit.
Remember, Trent just came back from injury, right? He just came back from injury, and he gave them 13 because Trent, I think, gives them around like 13, 14 a game in that spot. It's our bench. We need to get the bench going, man.
Yeah, but right now he's not even playing the bench. But honestly, it shows that the Raptors aren't there yet. They either need one more piece or these pieces, like Barnes and them, especially Barnes, they need to get a little better. Barnes, I see Boucher getting better, but they just need a little more improvement. They need to step up their game in order for this squad to make it, or they need another piece or 2.
What I think Nurse is doing too, because I've seen Nurse done this before, right, in the past, right, where he's like, yeah, I'm going to these strict 6 man. Rest of you guys gotta look at it and you gotta prove to me that you know what I mean.
I like that. Honestly, I like that.
Right?
I like that.
That's what he did to Scotty. Scotty was salting and he gave him the quick hook. He said, yo, come on, buddy. And what happened? Scotty went off that game, dropped 28, career high.
27.
Right?
I'm going to be the stat man this time. It's 27. Wrong. It's 27 points last night. 27 and 8.
27 and 8, eh?
Yeah, check your stats. But he shot amazing from the field. Check it out.
Yeah, he was 12 for 19 from the field. That's for sure. 12 for 19 from the field. You can't stop that. He was efficient. And we haven't seen Scotty play like that in a long time.
In a very long time.
Very long
time. If he continues to play like that, he'll for sure win the rookie.
He'll be back, because he's up in there the rookie of the year, but he'll definitely, solidify that spot if he continues to play like that. Yeah. But what I've heard too,
offensive game that game. He was looking for a shot that game.
Right. And too, like see when the Raptors were struggling, do you realize Fred VanVleet's numbers? They're like he put up 20s, but they weren't great shooting percentage. And I think when he struggles, you could see it in the team.
Yeah, but you see what the team is starting to do. They're playing VanVleet. They're making sure it gets out of VanVleet. They understand how important he is into the whole how the whole team plays. Because if you see some of those teams like Miami, they were like this double teaming him, making sure the ball comes out of his hand. And that's the reason why you see Siakam getting more assists.
And we don't have a solid backup yet for him, for VanVleet.
Back in the day, that's why it was lethal when you had Lowry and VanVleet.
Okay,
VanVleet, you're double. Which one you could have double?
Yeah, we need our VanVleet. And I don't know. I don't know if it's Malachi, right? I don't know if it's Malachi. I don't know if he has it.
Malachi's not ready yet.
You see his father came out, though? His father came out and tried to criticize Nurse.
But he's done it like how many times about playing time? We see, when he goes on the court, does he look like he deserves more playing time?
Exactly.
That's all you have to ask. Do you look like he deserves more playing? No, he looks like he needs to improve his game. He needs to start being more efficient with his jump shot and hitting it more.
We call that man Red Fox.
Yeah, but let's think about it. But when you think about it, he's undersized. So being undersized, you gotta help in different ways, and you can't be missing.
Look at Fred, man. You gotta learn from Fred. You have Fred there. You gotta learn from Fred, man.
Yeah, you have understanding, but I think he's still there. He's a good player, but he does need to improve. But see, we're not seeing players like Banton. We used to be seeing. When's the last time he touched the court?
Because Banton's in like the G League doing his development, He's playing nice over there. So, we'll see. What we need, I thought Malachi would have taken a step this year, though, to be that solid backup for Fred. Because this is like his 3rd year. He's been in the system for so long. I thought, okay, this is your time.
He needs to go to G League and improve.
And, exactly. He needs to go get the fire lit on him again, right?
But you see, the problem is all these men are getting serious minutes. It's not even the playoffs yet. Like he's playing these guys like it's the playoffs, and they're still not really dominating teams. They're not playing like they're playing okay, but they need to win more.
Well, the architect says come trade deadline, he's going to be a buyer instead of a seller. So we'll see. You know, if you could get some solid guys to come on the bench to help round the bench out, you know, we should be good. I want a Pirtle still. I want to see if you could go get a Pirtle.
You need somebody in the middle who's smart, that can pass, that can move the ball, and that can shoot that short jumper and hit free throws. You get that, like a rim protector. Turner is
You're right. If you get that and a solid backup point guard, man.
Honestly, if you get Miles Turner, I don't care if you trade anybody but the top three, as you talked about, Siakam, OG, and Barnes. The rest of them,
they can go, right? Sorry. Right. But if we get Turner,
oh man, Raptors are a different team.
If we get Turner, it's a problem, right? Because then we'll still have Birch. Because Boucher is playing enough, you can put Boucher and someone. Boucher has an expiring contract. You put him in the deal. You can also put Gary Trent in the deal. But not the four, not those four.
But now you agree with me. You agree with me now, Vern. The Raptors still need something else. You talk about Raptors.
I've been saying that.
Do you still think they're 6 seed?
Still there 6 seed.
I see, no.
You know why I say that?
They should just stay.
No, but because they're 6 games out of first, guy. They could make the 6.
I understand that.
Not bad.
Don't look at the standings on where they are in the standings. Yeah, so we trust him aside. We always trust him aside, but I think the league, the players are starting to trust him aside in his judgment.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. But the one thing I did hear, and I gotta go back and check Masai's record because we may have a blip in the record because I heard that the draft pick Baines was killing it on the Grizzlies. I heard we could have drafted him, but we took Malachi.
Man. I saw that, yo. I was like, what year was that?
Same year as Malachi. And we took Malachi. But anyhow, we still believe in Masai, yo. Still believe in Masai.
but Masai always tells the players them straight, though. They tell them straight. DeRozan was vexed, but he had to trade him. He made the right move.
But you see this. See the funny thing, right? Stanley Johnson just got put to the Lakers. Stanley Johnson's been balling on the Lakers. Stanley Johnson had an interview where they asked him, and Stanley Johnson said, Masai, at the end of the season, had a meeting with him and told him he's not good at basketball.
Direct, man.
Sometimes you need to hear it straight.
Yeah, because when he was on the Raptors, he was a nice hustle player, but offensively, he wasn't great.
He was trash.
He wasn't good.
Trash. But now
I see him now in the Lakers. To the point where the man's starting, yo.
What do you mean? Did you hear Charles Barkley said the Lakers have a problem once Stanley Johnson is your best player? It was crazy.
But think about it, man. Like, I don't know what happened to Nunn. None in his foot, he's still not healing. I saw
that. I was like, how's this guy still mashed?
This man looked like he ain't playing all year.
No, he ain't playing. I'm like, what kind of bone bruise is that in your knee that it's, you like 41 games have gone and you still haven't touched court?
And Trevor
Ariza had surgery, made it back and played on the court, and you still haven't reached it. There's a problem there going on.
Yeah.
I
feel for LeBron. I think LeBron is like, you know what? I'm just going to make sure I get my 25 a game.
and just keep it going because right now it's off, man. And then they're trying to blame the coaching thing, like, man, it's crazy.
Some bad losses, yo. Like it loses to all type of teams.
Some solid teams too. Teams that are not supposed to be losing to, these guys are taking the L's too. Like, come on, man.
So that's the Lakers. But Masai also told. Remember, I listened to Tucker. Tucker also said that. Remember when Tucker got drafted by the Raptors? Yeah. And Tucker was same thing. They came to him, but Masai, I don't think Masai was there at them times.
No, but Tucker said he was doing some foolishness, and they told him like, yo,
his body language and everything wasn't good, and he told him, and he had to go out and go international ball and get better and come back
and build and grow. Yeah, he said it on the JJ Redick podcast. I remember that. Yeah, because we're trying to build culture here, right? You just can't come and run out and go on and act a certain way, right? And thinking, you're in Canada, you're in Toronto. No, it doesn't work like that.
If you don't want to be here, you'll send them away like Dragic.
Yeah.
we're
Top flight. We're top flight organization over here. Get out of here. You don't want to be with us.
Forgetting they stopped Dragic. Maybe we can still make a trade for that.
Yo, that man's thing, that man's value is gone.
Yeah. No, but I think he still has a little value.
But he's there practicing in Miami.
I like how the Raptors do it. The Raptors say, you know what? Don't worry. We'll pay your staff. I just don't want this energy here. If you're not going to play here, then go home, stay healthy. Maybe we'll try to look for a trade for you. But don't bother coming. Like, might as well. Like, give these younger men a run.
Yeah, so true, man. So true.
They do it nice and quiet instead of something like Ben Simmons try to fine, and this and fine and this and it's back and forth now. It's been quiet for a while though.
But the Raptors have professional mans in your organization, not look a immature child that they have to find and keep finding and kicking away from the team and all type of thing, right?
It's true.
But yeah, man. Sometimes the Raptors, sometimes you need to hear it hard. You need to hear the hard truth. And and look at it. It set Stanley Johnson on that path of the improvement, and look at him now, right? He's back in the league.
I know. I was like, Stanley Johnson? Stanley Johnson lighting it up.
Stanley Johnson is back. But, that's the Raptor rap.
That's a Raptors rap. I still say they're not making it to the 6th seed. They should get another draft pick, look for a number 1 or something. Right. No. At least a number, get at least a high draft pick,
New week start. We have a game on Sunday. New week start. We have a game Sunday. We'll see how we do this week. But it wasn't a good week for the Raptors. Still some plus.
All right week, but it could have been an amazing week.
Could have been better.
They need to play better than 500 ball.
Very close losses. Could have gone any which way, but again, encouraging, but still very disappointing.
I'll still be watching. That fourth quarter against the Wizards was.
We'll be watching our 2 All-Stars. Fred and Pascal jumped up to number 7 overall.
Yeah, are you? I hope everybody's voting. Yeah, before we move on.
I've been voting twice a day.
This is the last day. Actually, by the time this podcast drops, is already
I'm gonna vote again. So
I hope you voted because I think
that's the Raptor rap. Don't forget to vote our players in, man. We're trying to get Fred and Pascal. If Fred goes, we might get Pascal as an injury replacement. We'll see.
Yeah, but by the time we drop this pod, this voting's done.
Yeah.
So, Vern, you need to text all your bridges then. Vote today.
Tell everybody to vote. And man, that was the Raptor rap for this week.
So let's go around the league. Yo, around the
league.
We need to talk about Ja Rastafari first.
Ja Rastafari. That's where we need to start. I don't care about anybody else. Before in the beginning of the season, it was Golden State, it was Phoenix, but why them little boys, the little man them, I should say, the young kings over there in Memphis has been quietly, but not quiet.
What position are they in? What position are they in? What in the standings?
They're 4th, pushing on 3rd.
Yeah, I was say they have to be solid.
They're solid 4th, and they're knocking on the door to be 3rd.
Well, they got a 10 or 11 game win streak, lost one, and they won the next 1 or 2 games after that, right?
Actually, I lied. They're top 3. It's Phoenix, Golden State, and Memphis, followed by Utah.
Jeez. Memphis is exciting.
Those guys, they just got Adams back, and they're still without Dylan Brooks. It doesn't matter who they have.
And Dylan Brooks is a big part of that game and big part of that team. And if Ja Morant was out for a good while, oh man, I like it. These little things with them is gonna help because they're gonna understand everybody can score, everybody can create, everybody,
They have the right mix. They have good backup point guards off the bench.
Yeah, and Ja Morant's playing like an MVP. He's playing some MVP level. That's very good to watch that man. You see some of last night. Oh my goodness.
Mark got me, man. Mark got me to be excited to watch Grizzlies game. And who could ever say that? They're excited to tune into the Memphis Grizzlies. Why? Because of Ja Rastafari.
Right. guy gets
Yo.
like the guy can fly. The guy does all the man has
The man has wings. He has wings.
Yo, that man, if he continues on this like how he's playing, he's getting MVP within the next 2-3 years max.
Yeah. Remember, like Derrick Rose is the youngest MVP. He could do that, man.
That's good. He's on the MVP. Like he's just super exciting. That man.
You know how David Copperfield makes stuff levitate and stuff. That's what a man feels like when he's in the area. They're just levitating.
And the Grizzlies have a better team than Chicago did, yo. Because what's the name? When Rose went out, it was over. It seems like when Ja was over for them, you can still win.
Yeah, and there's a track record. There's proof in the pudding. Ja's been out, Adams been out, Dylan Brooks has been out. Like a few players been out, and they just keep it going. They have a nice culture. I don't know who that coach is, but they have a nice culture over there. That coach is doing the damn thing, yo. That guy could coach. He has them.
And Ja Morant, for sure, he's all-star this year. There's like no doubt.
Yeah, he's all-star starter. He's all-star starter. I think him and Curry are going to be the backcourt. For
no doubt.
Well, they don't do like that anymore. But, when you look at East and West voting, it's him and Curry's going to be the starting guards for the West. Because
Are they still doing that pick team thing?
Yeah. LeBron is number one, guy. LeBron's going to be captain, guy.
You see how he passed up Curry quick?
Yo, because I voted. You told me to vote. I was like, what I was doing? I was voting LeBron and Curry. I was like, nah. Curry, you're getting off my list. Get off my list. So I vote for. So watch I vote for Ja Morant and Luka. Ja Morant and Luka. And Andrew Wiggins and LeBron.
I think the same people I'm voting for.
Yeah, Wiggins have 2 million votes, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, Wiggins is dangerous. Wiggins is balling. I keep on Van Vliet and DeRozan. Van Vliet and
DeRozan, and Ja Morant, man. But Ja Morant really and truly has those young Grizzlies playing ball. I can't even lie. Those guys are dangerous. And every time I think they're gonna slip, they just get better. Because I'm thinking, they're young, but I gotta realize though, although they're young, they've been into the bubble playoffs or the fight to get in. They've been to the playoffs last year. So
one game out.
Yeah. So they went to the bubble. They fought in the bubble. Then the next year, they beat Golden State, right?
Yeah, last year I think they played 2 games and they lost 2 games.
Yeah.
So the year before they were 1 game out of the playoffs.
They're 1 game,
This year they were in the play-in and they lost 2 games to get them knocked out.
Yeah. So that's experience right there, man. I keep forgetting that, and that's a big key. For a young team, that's a big key.
When you take the box up, you get so close, they get box up. Then you see the little things you need to do better. The little small things you need to do better in order to.
Yeah, because they know what it takes now. They know the grind. They've seen it. They've been through it, experience. They take the box up, their lumps. I think that's why this year, man. They're very experienced for a young squad. Very experienced. Right.
I told you I was gonna bring 2 drinks.
Jeez, look at this man. Don't worry, I'm gonna venture out today and stock up. I'm gonna venture out today and stack up. But so now the Grizzlies are ascending, right? And the Chicago Bulls looking like they're starting to decline now, man. They got the taste of injury.
They're lose a few games, but there's a lot of things like having Zach LaVine out is big because that puts so much pressure on DeRozan now. To have the 2 guys on each side attack. It's harder for the defense. But now you can just focus on one. But DeRozan's still balling. DeRozan's
still balling. But then they just lost ball for 46 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Right? With a little knee thing he had to go clean up.
That's hard.
Yeah. Now, right? Are you going to be able to go without? But even when LaVine comes back, his presence is still a big deal on that squad.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Caruso just came back and then got boxed up last night by Grayson Allen. Hit him down in his head. It
was a dirty play. It didn't look that dirty to me.
No, it didn't look that dirty to me.
It's just where he got caught. It's just where he got caught, and then the motion pulled him the other way.
Come on. You're right. And because of the other guy's reputation, as well.
That might have been a flagrant 1, but I don't think it's a flagrant 2. It's just who he is. Because he's been kicked out of the game before for doing strippiness and tripping people.
Exactly. But we'll see if the Bulls could survive this, man. If they could survive it, you know what I mean, then they're definitely a solid top 3 team. But in the East,
oh, for sure, no doubt. I think they're top 3. So weird. I went from not having them outside
the playoffs to top 3.
But the way they're playing, because especially when they get Zach LaVine back, because there's no serious damage, they're gonna be nice. They're gonna be nice.
All right, so yeah, they definitely could. Yeah, if they could come through this injury stretch, then yeah, they'll solidify the top 3 for sure, right? And because Philly's starting to play ball, but
they had a terrible loss. We should jump to that right now. They had a terrible loss last night. They lost, but they had a
terrible loss last night. But then you hear what Morey said, though, came out and, he loosens his stance a little bit because Joel's been killing really true. Although they lost bad last night, Joel's play.
Joel had 40 points.
Yeah.
40 points.
And his play to show you that he could carry the squad. Okay, give him now a proper team.
A few more pieces. He has a proper team. You just need a few more pieces.
Yeah, so what Morey came out and said, right now the way Joel's playing, we could actually, go trade for a top 40 player and help roll out around at their bench, so they could get a top 40 player
and maybe another pick or something. You don't need to get an all-star.
You don't need to get like another, top 10 guy. You have the man there. You have the role players there,
and they needed, before. Know who that was? Yeah. Jimmy Butler.
Come on, man. Jimmy Butler. But you hear what Joel said? They tried to cater to Ben Simmons, and they got rid of Butler.
Yeah, that was a problem. It wasn't him. I think Butler said that because they were saying
Butler said that. Yeah,
they're gonna give Simmons the ball, but in playoffs they're trying to give me the ball. So they created that rift between the two of them. Yeah, and they had to pick one or the other, and they picked wrong.
They picked the wrong man. I would have signed Jimmy Butler instead of Tobias Harris.
They're gonna take all that
Tobias got all the money.
Yeah,
that's why Tobias got all that money because they Jimmy
Watt. That money was supposed to go to Butler. That money was supposed to go to Butler, and they didn't want what else were we gonna get. Tobias was just in the right spot at the right time. Like
right place at the right time. So hopefully we'll see, man. Looks like trade deadline is gonna be a very busy time. I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see.
There's gonna be many.
We haven't had an exciting trade deadline in a while.
I don't know about many trades. There are gonna be some big trades, or at least we're gonna see where John Wall goes. I highly doubt John Wall's going to stay on the Rockets for until the end of the season.
He's either going to get traded or he's going to be in the buyout market.
Yeah. You're going to see the Raptors move Dragic. You're going to see there's going to be some other big trades.
We might move Boucher too. If we're going to get somebody solid.
I like Boucher.
I kind of like him too. But they're like, we have a lot of those pieces. So they're like, let's see who's playing right now.
Well, if you're moving him for like a Miles Turner, okay.
No. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking in no other deal. I'm talking in the big boy.
Other than like a Miles Turner, don't waste time. You need a center. You need somebody in the center.
But those Raptors said they're gonna make a splash, so we'll see what they do. But with Philly there's a lot of players there. There's gonna be movement in the trade market and there's gonna be movement in the buyout market. Right.
It's exciting because it's only around the corner. I think it was like a month away. What is the trade deadline? It's February or February 20th.
I think after All-Star break, yeah.
Oh, yeah, man.
It's around All-Star break, like after All-Star break.
Okay, I'm excited about the trade deadlines coming up. So
I want to see what the architect does, Masai. Well, who do you move for? We want to see what the 76ers does if it does both of them.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what the Lakers or the man do in the buyout market. And the Lakers going to get older, right? And quote, but yeah, I'm very interested to see what Philly's going to do. Everyone's all eyes on Philly right now.
Yeah, Ben Simmons. But the thing is, I could see Ben Simmons actually being there on their team till the end of the year, and they trade in the offseason. I could see that happening.
That could happen too, because the offseason you could sign other veterans, sign other stars.
I could see that.
You could do a sign-in trade for him. Well, not
but as Charles Barkley keeps on saying, Daryl Morey is an idiot because you can't waste what's the name's time. You cannot waste Joel Embiid's time. Something
exactly.
next year.
You got to do it right away. Yeah.
Joel is balling right now. Joel looks like he can't be stopped. He's shooting 3 step backs on man. Dunking on man.
But he deserves it. He's the modern day Hakeem.
Yeah.
He's the modern day dream, and he has handles.
Exactly. I like that. He doesn't have the dream shape, but you don't need it because he's a step back 3-pointer. I get it.
Step back. He has handles. He could, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, he's
Joel
nice.
could do it. Oh,
Nice.
so
So
I would love for him to get an MVP.
yeah,
I would love for him to get an MVP because he
so our
deserves
message is
running that
Jamal
team.
Murray, hurry up and make the damn trade. And don't waste JoJo's time, yo. Don't waste Joel Embiid's time, yo.
Look at Cousins. Cousins was balling out. And all of a sudden,
And then took that
he
injury,
had to have a clip.
took that injury, and he was done after that.
Injury after injury after, and then it's like, he was done. But it's done. So you got to move now. Daryl Morey shouldn't make that move. I don't see it no sense for him to hold on.
Yeah,
might as well get the dollars off the books and get people in. You even get like a Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield and like a draft pick and like a 1-2. Like
I think they're looking there too. You're looking over there too, like a Durant Fox or someone else to come over in that trade.
I don't think they're giving up Darren Fox. That guy.
Yeah, Fox and Halliburton. So
they're not giving those
them up. Well, give
me
a
young quarter
or something.
Take Hield. Buddy Hield always in trade. He's always talking about trades. You should take him, and he's nice. He can shoot.
Yeah,
he can shoot. And now he's a bigger size, bigger than Curry. Yeah, I think that's the move they should make.
All right. And then, speaking of injuries, it's a good segue to get into the Kevin Durant injury. Because you haven't seen Kevin Durant playing a little bit. Kevin Durant had a little knee injury, so he could be out 4 to 6 weeks.
I don't think it's that bad for Nets because you have Harden. Harden hasn't been playing like look at his numbers. As soon as KD went out, look at his numbers now.
You have Harden and part-time Kyrie.
Part-time Kyrie, yeah.
It's not going to be enough.
You're looking forward to
said, yo, guy, listen. And they asked Kyrie, so you're going to take Kyrie? Said, no, I'm not taking a shot. I already made my stance. I'm not going back. Right? So can they do it with part-time Harden and the little part-time Kyrie and the spot that they have right now?
Yeah.
Without KD. They're number one right now.
But they have an incentive right now to slide.
That is true.
They have an incentive to slide down in the standings to be like, okay, 5th or 6th. And now they have more road games, at least in the first round, maybe second round.
You know what? I never really that. I never really thought about that way. Because if you don't, you don't want home court. So at least Kyrie could play more games on the road instead of home.
Because think about that. Have you ever in NBA history, has there ever been a time where you being below the 4th seed, 5th, 6th, 7th seed, and being advantageous for you as a team? Never. Never. Think about it. Kyrie can play more games.
No, I have. And the only man to ever do that is LeBron James. Remember the year the Raptors finished first in the East and we're like, yo, this is our year? And LeBron's like, don't worry, I'll slide all the way to 4th.
So you can line.
So he could box up the Raptors.
What did he do? Oh my gosh.
I remember that because they're like, yo, that Raptors, this is our year. And LeBron said, nope, I'm just going to slide all the way to 4th. And they got to 4th and they dealt with us. It's like a lot of mercy this man is wicked.
It's like Jordan. Like Jordan had a team. It was like the Knicks. Jordan always beat up the Knicks. They couldn't get you with Jordan.
Couldn't get you. Right?
And so almost got you when Jordan left. But it was same with us. When LeBron went to the West, we're like, yes.
We got true, right? So that would be smart. If the Nets do that, that would be smart. Slide down, right? Slide down to the 5th seed because with the 4th seed you do get home court until you go to the next round. But even so, right? You get to the next round, you're on the road. Hey, you're one of your best players is on the road playing majority of the game, playoff games on road. You're good.
Yeah, so you have to if you go to 7, you're gonna be playing 4 on the road. So all you need to do is win 1 at home, and you're good.
You're good.
Because your team is more lethal when you have that Kyrie.
Yeah. That's actually a good take. I like that take. I like that take. Slides down.
So actually, you see them losing, but they still box the team. They're still winning.
Yeah.
It don't look like to me. It don't look like they're trying to lose. But if they lose,
because they beat the Spurs last night. Did they beat the Spurs last night? Yeah, they beat the Spurs last night.
They did. The Spurs are trash though. Spurs aren't playing well.
Last night, right? That's why the Spurs need to give up Pirtle. But man, so we'll see. We'll see what happens with.
We need somebody in the middle.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happened with KD's injury. But right now, I like your take. Just slide all the way down so Kyrie could play road games.
So there's one thing we always have to talk about the Lakers at least 1-2 times. I read about this idiot trade that the Rockets are offering John Wall for Westbrook.
I was going to talk about that man. I was going to give those men a break.
Yeah, but you had to talk about this idiot.
But that trade's a
Rockets are trying to think. Rockets are trying something.
No. That's not a China thing. That's looking at the Lakers and be like, yo, guy, how bad do you want to get rid of Westbrook?
How bad? They're looking at the Lakers like, are you dumb?
Exactly.
Are you stupid?
That's what they're asking it. How bad do you want to get rid of Westbrook?
So you want to get rid of Westbrook and trade him for a Westbrook that's been injured?
Yeah, we'll give you John Wall, but you have to give us like 10 years worth of first round picks. Like, get out of here, bro. Like, who in their right mind is gonna do that? Unless Pelinka is drunk and high.
But anyways, those men made so many trades and trade off so much of their assets. They don't have a first round pick until 2027 now.
Yeah, those are prioritized winning and championships. They got a chip out of it. Out of it, but it's rough. But those teams, right? Because those are the big market teams. They don't mind spending money, so they're never really out of a game. You know?
True, they may not have they can spend the money. But they don't have the assets. The problem, they don't have assets. Yeah, they don't develop nobody.
They don't play. They go after free agents and try to win now. Those men are into chips, trying to add an 18th, 19th to their numbers. You know, those guys. That's all they're about.
But it's LeBron is balling out right now. LeBron the only player to have 30,000 points
and 10,000
rebounds and 9,000 assists. That's crazy.
Yeah. He's almost to 10,000 assists. You know. I think he's at like maybe 90, 97. I gotta double check. 9,700 or something like that. But he's close to 10,000.
LeBron has to be, and then he's gonna have the most points ever played. He already has the most, like, stats are crazy for playoff and finals.
He's going for triple-double.
All-star. Yeah, this guy's gonna go down as one of the greatest.
You're right.
He has to be like the
top career triple-double.
Yeah,
he's a career triple-double. So
a career triple-double soon have. That's crazy. Yeah. That's insane. So anyways, this is another episode of Puff and Vern Pod. I know we had some chop-ups, technical
difficulties on this go-around.
Here. But sometimes in paradise, it don't go so smooth. You have to take time.
I like when man keep bragging up. Yo, wait till you come back. I'm going to lick your shot.
I'm back in a few days. I'm looking at the mountains and say, oh my God, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt when I see all I see is green. You see the background? Green.
Yeah, man. Look at that. Yo, Reggie, your background is beautiful.
Vern, you need to bring the computer and point out the window. Let me see. Just white. Why?
Yo, no, can't do it. I'll show you after the recording.
Oh, man. That's gonna burn.
That's us again, man. Don't forget. Much. Like, comments, subscribe.
Let us know your takes. Who do you think is winning this year?
Raptors still top 6.
To win bad. I want the Suns. I want Chris Paul to get his chip.
Yep. Yeah,
I prefer. I prefer the Raptors to get their chip this year.
We'll see.
I'm a realist. I'm gonna tell you straight. Raptors not making it. Not this.
All right, that's us. We're out.
Peace.
Peace.